So joining us this morning is best-selling author, coach Lisa Goldenthal.
Hello and welcome. I'm Lisa G, your host. You're at the top of your game, yet the game is changing faster than ever. Strategies that got you here aren't the ones that'll keep you here. The pressure is relentless, and the fear of obsolescence looms large. That's why I'm here. Welcome to the new podcast series, Disrupted: How to Be Gritty and Unlock Performance in Business, Mindset, Wellness, and Success. Hello and welcome to WholeCEO with Lisa G. Today, I'm doing something completely different. I'm adding the missing link to my business. After spending my whole life in health and wellness, I have tried every single crazy diet that there is on this planet, and I have finally found a missing link that makes sense, that I'm doing with my clients and for myself with great results. And we have Ellen Bradley Ganus with us today, the founding exec of a $7 billion health and wellness company that started the whole craze that we call intermittent fasting. As a successful wellness coach myself, I've been very familiar with this topic. I want to spend time learning about the science-based programs that she offers with her 20 years of experience speaking and touring all over the world, known for changing many lives. I'm so honored. Please meet my guest, a celebrity, entrepreneur, actress, and investor, Ellen Bradley Ganus.
Oh,
Ellen, welcome.
thank you, Lisa. What a kind introduction. It's really my honor to be here. You know, I want to say something. Can I just talk about you for a minute?
Oh,
I know you've got a very large audience and people that have followed you, whether they've read your book, whether they're one of your clients using your amazing programs, or whether they're just a supportive friend. It's really exciting that somebody that has your vast experience is really constantly open and searching for things that are going to bring even more value to the people that you care for. I find that a lot of people at the top of their game like you are just so set in their ways, and they're not looking at what's relevant in the marketplace today. They're not necessarily looking to expand their storehouse of knowledge on what they already know. So I really want to commend you to be not only an amazing coach, but somebody that cares so deeply for their clients and their followers that you're always pushing and looking for that cutting edge to bring more and more and more to your people. And that's really what we're here doing today, right? We're taking something that's already working and we're saying to ourselves, how can we make this better? How can we provide more value? So let's talk about a little bit of what you've been doing, right? We have clients that some people come to you because they want to lose weight. Some people come to you because they want to gain muscle. Some people come to you because you've been an intermittent fasting expert for many, many years.
yeah.
So regardless of what the goal is, you've been able to help them from a mental standpoint in terms of mindset. You've been able to make exercise recommendations. You've been able to guide them on dietary choices, regardless of what their desired diet is. Would you agree that that's kind of how you've been doing things in the past?
Absolutely. I mean, I'm just excited to have new tools in my arsenal because sometimes, with all the things that I've done with the Boss weight loss and the skinny jeans workout and coaching people on how to lose weight and live a healthier life so they can feel better, move better, look better, and just age better, which is my favorite topic, anti-aging. Sometimes you have all the information and you give people all the information and they get stuck. They hit set points. They get results, and that famous yo-yo happens, and every January they're making the same resolutions to lose the exact same 10 pounds. And I really feel it's time to do something different. And I want you to take us back to how it all began just for you, because I actually love your story and how you came to this company and all that you've been through.
Well, I've always been a student of personal development. I've always wanted to live my best life, be my personal best. And a lot of my philosophies were always steeped more in Eastern cultures than Western cultures. So I grew up meditating and I grew up understanding the mind body connection, everything from homeopathy to herbs. And it wasn't until 2002 when I got this brown box. It was a gift from a very dear friend of mine. And he was very, very learned in the field of physical wellness, mental wellness. In fact, some of you that are watching might know Dr. John Gray. He's written a very important book series called Men Are From Mars,
I
Women
love
Are
this
From
book.
Venus. Right? He happens to be the highest grossing relationship author in the history of the world. Well, when I was pregnant, he and his partner introduced me to a program that was just launching. And he said to me, you know, the technology in this program is light years ahead of what people understand when they understand health and diet. And this program happened to be the precursor to what we are doing today when we're embarking on intermittent fasting. So in this box was literally a system that was called intermittent fasting.
Wow.
And we had published medical studies in 2012 on how this intermittent fasting program not only rids the body of toxicity, but it increases our ability to have antioxidants in the body to reduce oxidative stress, which destroys the cells, as well as increases all of the things that help with heart disease, increases decreases coronary markers for heart disease,
Right.
increasing the capacity for us to have better overall heart health. So the point is, this program was designed and medically proven to create a lot of different wonderful results for people. So from 2012 to 2021, as words started to get out, you know how the game of telephone works. People are like, oh, I could do that on my own. I'm going to stop eating at 6. I'm going to start eating at 10 in the morning. And now I'm doing my own intermittent fast. So people are getting great results doing things their own way. But when they use a science-based program such as the one that we have that's been proven, it takes out a lot of the guesswork and it
Right.
gives them a whole lot of other opportunities to get healthy than trying to figure it out on their own. So what we're going to be able to now offer your clients is not just this generic, let's do intermittent fasting. Let's figure out what your food program is. Let's figure out what you do to support the cleanse. Everything is designed perfectly in a simple box that's been proven over 20 years. So I'm excited about that because this is what I know today. And tell me if you think I'm right. Would you agree that during COVID, people started recognizing they need more simplicity in their life?
I think so. I think that's part of it. But I think also too, during COVID, I hear so much about people gaining the quarantine 15, and that you would think at a time where having extra weight is putting you at a higher risk for COVID, that people would take their health seriously. But
Right.
we all self-sabotage. I mean, I self-sabotage a million times. And a lot of times people have just been too close to the fridge. They've been too close to the couch. They've been moving less and eating more. So I feel the timing right now to introduce something that I'm so excited about, that my clients are already getting great results with.
Sounds good.
And I'm just getting started. I just think the sky's the limit for helping people value their own health and have a simple system that's science-based, that's proven, that comes in a box with all instructions, where if you follow it, it can help you realkalinize your body, balance out your blood sugar, just feel so much better. I mean, every time I follow this system, I just feel so much better.
Now let's talk about what is going to make this easier, because you're right. A lot of people gained weight during COVID. A lot of people had unhealthy choices. But why is this going to make it easier? We have an approach that accountability is key when you're trying to reach a goal. So if you're a paying client of Lisa's, you get a certain amount of calls a month, you get a certain amount of automated emails, and you get a whole lot of wonderful support. But what we're doing now is we're expanding the accountability. And we're offering your clients and friends the opportunity to be part of an exclusive private Facebook page where other people, and the page that we're using is going to have over 8,000 people that are
Right.
going to be doing this with your clients. So they can ask questions, they could get this
I love
support.
that. They have the community.
Community is everything. So our community is going to be joining Lisa's community to give you a place to feel supported, to learn, and to interact with others. We're also going to be offering a body challenge that pays you in cash prizes up to $50,000.
And that is so exciting.
And here's the really cool part.
Get healthy. I love that.
Absolutely. But here's the cool part. We're going to be launching these challenges every 16 weeks. So you're going to be able to do about 4 challenges a year. Whether you win or not, we're still going to reward you for completing it. And when we do, we're going to give you a $200 voucher to get $200 worth of free product from these things you've been introduced to that we know you're going to love. We're going to teach you how eating healthy chocolate with amino acids and vitamins become part of your cleanse day. We're going to offer you special snacks like chips that are barbecue, cheddar, Thai chili. These chips have nothing artificial. They're gluten-free. They're 100 calories, and they have 10 grams of protein. We're going to be introducing you to healthy snacking. We're going to be introducing you to an incredible anti-aging vitamin program. We're going to be giving you not just this idea, let's do an intermittent fast. We're going to be giving you a proven system. And here's the best part about it. The company is going to guarantee your results. So if you're not feeling like I am crushing this in 30 days, you're going to actually get all your money back. So there's no strings attached. So Lisa's like, oh my gosh, this is going to be so exciting. It's going to simplify the program for your clients. It's going to give them extra support. It's going to offer them new types of snacking. And here's the other thing. Lisa's still going to work with you on your regular generic diet. It's going to be different for each and every person. If you're paleo, if you're vegan, if you're gluten-free, and we're going to have an entire website with so many recipes, so many snack options. And I just hope it's going to be more fun. I hope it's going to be
fun.
easier.
I love it. Fun, easier. And another question I wanted to end our conversation with too is, why is it important that we detox, and what is the toxicity problem right now that we're all experiencing?
Well, I would say as long as you're living on planet Earth, you have to be living under a rock if you think that the air is clean, that the crops are pure, and that pharmaceuticals are not an issue. So pharmaceutical drugs and all of the pesticides and insecticides on the fruits and vegetables are actually part of the food chain today. So what happens is every single day that you're eating insecticides and pesticides, or getting sick and taking pharmaceuticals, or breathing the air and breathing in PCBs, hydrocarbons, all of these things that break down the cells, you are weakening your immune system and creating a perfect environment for disease. This is Science 101. This is not about me, my program, or Lisa.
Right.
We believe that everybody should be embarking on what we call lifestyle cleansing. We don't believe in crash diets. We don't believe in just do a cleanse today. We believe in weaving through your life a very simple way to cleanse. And most people on average, I would say, cleanse maybe 2 days a month. That would be the maintenance. In the first month, 4 days, unless you're somebody that has weight to lose over 20 pounds. So it's very important as a lifestyle. We can take care of ourselves, help them remain healthy, help the environment be alkaline, and really increase our antioxidant capability in the body so that the cell walls don't shrivel up and become diseased. So that's the whole idea, is how do we live? How do we eat? How do we take care of ourselves and get rid of these toxins that are destroying the inside of our bodies and then creating disease? That's really the answer.
I know, because we hear so much about how important it is right now to keep your immune system strong, how important it is right now to not be overweight. And
We should talk about that. You see,
yeah,
a lot of people that are overweight are looking for a cosmetic fix. Being overweight is actually a medical issue. Being overweight is a precursor to high cholesterol, to heart disease, to hypertension, to diabetes. And if you can get a hold on your weight early enough before all these other issues manifest, then
and
we're ahead of the
cancer too.
curve.
Yeah, and certain cancers can be prevented too. But
Yeah, so our interest is helping you heal, helping you become healthy, and in the process, you're going to look your best too. So that's really what our mission is together, right, Lisa, is to impact more people, to make it easy, and to make you very independent on your road to wellness, to know that you have a community that stands behind you. You've got your own wholesale portal to order whatever you want, but we are here to guide you on a month-to-month basis through a process that will be ever changing as you continue to have new goals every month. Maybe one month when you're feeling better, you're going to want to run a marathon. We want to prep you for that. We want to help you make your workouts better. There's just so many facets of this, but this is like a wellness club that we're inviting you into so that
I
you
have
could
to
be
tell you,
independent and loved, right? That's what we want to do.
I have to tell you, so many people have approached me about so many different products over the years, and I've been such a personal guinea pig for so many products, and all products work to a point, and then you're back at square one. Let's be honest, it's a $60 billion industry, and it's not built on your success. Typically, the weight loss industry, it's typically built on your failure. And I saw something different with your company, and something which is the support that you provide, that other people just sort of kick you out of the nest, like, here you go, here's your box. And
This
that
is a
has
this
not
is
been
a
my
good point.
experience.
Yeah.
I like the support level, because how can you succeed if nobody is there to hold your hand and tell you that you got this and you can do this and here's how? That's why it's different.
Yeah, can we talk about that in a minute? I think it's a really important point. Like, when Lisa asked would I come on to this podcast, which is like so celebrated, she's got so many experts. I've been speaking and touring around the world for 20 years now. And I said to Lisa, I'm not coming on here today to promote a personal brand. I'm not coming on here to promote a book or to try to earn more money myself. I'm coming on here because this is a part of my mission-driven work. I do a lot of different things at this stage of my life, but I'm really, really passionate about helping Lisa take her message bigger, because her heart is so pure and so big, and she cares so much. So we had a brainstorm session to say to each other, like, okay, how can what I'm doing really, really support you? So this is not intended to get somebody to buy something. This is intended to have you become part of a community that cares. So the support is obviously a part of it, because without the support, we're not who we are, right?
It makes such a difference to me, like just the people, like how you have your whole family in the business, and
Yeah.
all of your community is like, it's kind of like people just high-fiving you, and I feel it's different.
Well, my community is now your community, and let's just like tell everybody you're actually cleansing today with me.
I am, and the secret is you got to just follow the rules, and you got to stay busy. I find that
That's right. It's
staying
true.
busy has helped me do this. So is there any final knowledge about community and support that you want to leave our audience with on being
Yeah.
unstoppable? Because I always love to talk about being unstoppable.
Well, I would just say, when the student is ready, the teacher appears. And sometimes I don't let people work with us right away. I want to make sure that you're going to be as committed to your own goals as we are committed to you. Because you can't dream bigger for somebody else than they can dream for themselves. So this is what I say. I say, we're going to meet you where you're at. If you give 50%, we're going to give 50%. If you give 100%, we're going to give 150%. But if you don't dance, we don't dance. So I want to leave you with this. I want to ask you, are you ready? Are you ready to make a change? Have you tried everything else and it hasn't worked? But is there a shred of belief inside of you that you still deserve change and you just haven't yet found what you're looking for? Because if you're really there and you're super committed, then we want to talk. And
Well,
at that point, please DM Lisa, because we do want to help you make a change and we're here for you. And that's how I wrap up.
thank you so much, Ellen. I'll make sure everybody has a quiz. They can see how we can best serve them. And I really thank you for your time. I know that
So
you are a rock star and you have a lot going on.